Hi everyone, Joey here and Joy, coming by to see how you're going. Haven't things changed since we met? It's only been a few weeks and yet everything is different. Isn't it, Joy? Yes, Joey, it's very different. There's so many things we can't do. We can't go and play with our friends. We can't go to the park. We can't go to the swimming pool. So many things. And I said to Joy, why? Why can't we? And Joy explained to me that there's this thing called Joey, it's the corona. Oh, the coronavirus, and it's very bad, and people are getting very sick, and so we've got to do what we're told. We've got to do everything that they tell us, everything, and we've got to wash our hands a lot, and we've got to have lots of warm drinks. And you can see I'm not with Mum. I'm with Joy and Ted on their farm, and Mum's looking after Susie. And Mum and Susie have been making some videos, and I hope you've been watching them because they're fantastic. And I'm here with Joy, and we're doing things too. Like the other day, I made a card for you. Well, actually, Joy made the card. I'll show you. It says, Mr. B is buzzing by to say hi. And then there are lots of hearts, and it says, I love you, Joey. And guess what? I wrote my name. I practiced, and then I wrote it on the card. So I hope you like it. Now, another thing I did, they're building a bridge, or they're fixing the bridge just near Joy's gate. And so she took me down, and I saw a great big crane. Oh, it was so exciting. It was so exciting, but I couldn't go over because I had to keep my social space. So I had to stay on the other side. But I saw the crane, and then the men who were working on the bridge, they all came over and they said, hello. And I said, hello. And they said, what's your name? And I went, my name's Joey, and this is Joy. And they took a photo of us. And we were so excited, and they were so nice. And they've finished now. They've done all the work that they have to do. But there's more to do, so I'll come back later to that, and I'll probably sit on the bench and watch them making the ramps. Now, I know that Joy has something that she wants to say to you. Don't you, Joy? Yes, Joey, I do. Hello, everyone. Now, Joey, you just listen, won't you? Don't say any more, just listen. Okay. I was sitting knitting the other day, and I was just sitting in the lounge, and I was thinking of you all, wondering just how you're going. And while I was sitting there, a little bird came up to the window, and I watched it, and it kept coming back. And it kept coming back, and I thought, I wonder what that little bird's doing. And then I realised the little bird was getting food. Oh, wow! Was it, Mum? Was it really getting food? Joey? Yes, it was getting food. And I thought about a verse in the Bible, and the verse in the Bible is from Matthew 6, verse 26, and it says, look at the birds of the air. They do not sow or reap or store away in barns, and yet your heavenly Father feeds them. Are you not much more valuable than they? And I thought about you all. Look at the little sparrow. See the little sparrow and all those words? Maybe later you can write down Matthew 6:26. That's a good idea, Mum, so they won't forget it. Excellent, Joey. And I thought about it and thought, there are so many things that are changing now. so many things, and yet just know that God is looking after you. And when you're feeling, I don't know what's happening, and it's really hard, just know that God is looking after you. If He looks after that little sparrow, He looks after you so much more. And there's another verse in Isaiah 41:13, and it says, "For I am the Lord your God, who takes hold of your right hand." So just put your hand out, your right hand out, and know that God is right there with you. And even though you can't see Him, He's there. And take hold of His hand, because He's going to lead you through this as He's leading us all. And we need to be trusting Him in everything we're doing. Wow, Mum, I'm so glad I've got God who I can really, really trust. That's right, Joey. He loves us, and we know that He's looking after us. And so now, everyone, that's about all we've got to say today. And I know something. Joey now sends a big kiss to Mum and to Susie and to you. And I do too. And we'll see you again soon. Bye for now.